Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining me for another episode of my Manchester United series here on FM 17. Today we kick off this season's Champions League campaign in the group stages away to Sevilla. But first, let's go and have a look at how United have got on since the last episode. I've only played a couple of games then since that last episode when we unfortunately lost 2-1 to Bournemouth. Still can't get over that result, to be honest, but since then it's been stop-start in the league. We had Watford next at Old Trafford. We just about managed to win here. Robert Lewandowski got the opening goal in the 17th minute, then they drew level through Dominic Iorfa, and then Martial made it 2-1, getting our nose in front again. But you'll notice that Paul Pogba, without doubt one of our key players in the squad, got injured in the 24th minute, and it was a big one as well. It's a good job it's happened now, right at the start of the season, then obviously towards the end. He's going to be out for 7 to 8 weeks with that torn hamstring. Still a blow though, because we've still got to get through the Champions League group stages, which we start a bit later on in this episode. He's had a decent start to the season, especially in the Premier League. 3 games, 1 goal, 7.63 average rating. It's brilliant that for the Premier League, something that we want to focus on. It's such a blow though, but I expect him to come back and kick on from where he left off. But our next game was at the Liberty Stadium against Swansea City. We lost 3-1. How on earth did that happen? And Herrera got the first goal, but Saido Berahino was just untouchable in this game, scoring 2 goals, wrapped things up in the 83rd minute. They even went down to 10 men as Neil Taylor got sent off. But looking at our team, no excuse really. We should not have been losing 3-1 to Swansea City, a team that were almost relegated over the last 2 seasons in the save. We should not have lost this game. As Premier League champions then, we currently find ourselves in 8th. 8th! It's not good enough. It hasn't been a good start to the season at all. Tottenham in 2nd, battling it out for top spot once again. Pochettino doing such a great job for them in this save. But Bournemouth, what a blistering start for them. 4 games played, 4 games won, and top by 3 points. Seeing as the transfer window is now shut, I did promise that I'd take a look at Bayern's team after they sold so many quality players in the summer. They are top of the Bundesliga though, but you can see they lost Lahm to retirement in the summer. They lost Alonso on a free, Robben on a free, Benatia went to Monaco, Renato Sanchez to City, Lewandowski and Hummels to United. And they spent a lot in the summer. They brought in Dani Carvajal from Real Madrid for 41.5 million, could rise to 53. Then Antonio Rudiger from Roma for 22 million. Akimpong from Mainz. Julian Weigl from Dortmund for 56 million. Hope that's how you pronounce his name. They also signed Ginter from Dortmund for 12.5 million. They spent a total of 137 million in the summer, and I'm not sure Ancelotti's done a really good job at replacing such quality. I think that's a poor transfer window for them. It's match day 1 then in the Champions League group stages. Sevilla against Manchester United. Can we get off to a good start? Fingers crossed, although I think it's going to be quite a tough fixture for us. They've got Bora, who's starting in Zonzi. Bebe, former United player, out wide. Vieto up front. On their bench, they've got Poli to choose from. Ben Yedder, Correa and Tremolinas. Strong side from Sevilla, but I think we've got enough about us to see them off today. De Gea starts in goal for United. Lindelof, Hummels and Smalling at the back. Luke Shaw starts after a few dodgy performances as of late, although his average rating says otherwise. 4 starts in the Premier League. It was just that moment against Bournemouth where he slipped. Very unconvincing. But Horta and Herrera in midfield, Mkhitaryan, Mata, Martial and Lewandowski up front. Andrew Ferguson starts on the bench. What a player this lad is going to be. At the age of 17, just look at those attributes. If we keep giving him game time, he's going to be brilliant. And we get kickoff then. There is the whistle. We're underway here in Sevilla. Can we get off to a good start in the Champions League this season? That's out wide to Shaw. He's got plenty of space. Closed down quickly. And Herrera. It's on for Martial. It's a bright start. We're attacking them. Just 25 seconds gone. On the ball again. Horta back to Smalling. Out wide to Martial. Passing the ball around nicely. Quick as well. Sharp. Decisive. Martial now to Horta. Out wide to Lindelof. Keeps the ball alive. We're using... Lewandowski. We're using the flanks. We're using that overlap very effectively at the moment. With just 5 minutes gone, Mkhitaryan with the corner. Looking for Hummels at the far post. It's Martial to go out and collect it. And nothing's going to come of this, I don't think. No, Hummels been pushed back. Mata. So Herrera. Oh, no, 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 no. Bit of a mix-up there between Mata and Smalling. Thought it was going to cost us. Hummels. Start to worry me a bit there as he's holding up the ball short to Martial. It's Herrera. Why are you shooting from there? You had Lewandowski wide open. All you had to do was put it across the front of goal. Lewandowski just stick his foot out and we would be a goal up. But no, Herrera going for goal himself. We're controlling possession though. Impressed so far. Just need that finishing article. Mkhitaryan and the header straight at Rico. Still 0-0. We've had quite a few chances already. 4 shots, 3 of those on target. Certainly putting Rico to the test here. And Lindelof now on a yellow card. Past the half-hour mark. Lindelof with the long throw. Here we go now. We're on the break. Martial use that pace. Shaw on the overlap. Finds Mkhitaryan instead. Switching the play. To Mkhitaryan, Lindelof. There you go. Oh, Mkhitaryan. Took his time there, Lindelof, to find Mkhitaryan. He did make that bit of space for himself to run onto Bebe. Very ambitious effort from him. Lindelof comes forwards again. What a player. Forced Valencia out of the team last season. Really cemented his place in this team now for this season. I do think, though, at some point I'm going to have to rotate. So we've got quite a few fixtures coming up soon. Ben Yedder on the ball. He's going to square this. He has. And we are very fortunate. We've been let off the hook there. The crossbar coming to our rescue. De Gea rooted to the spot. Fernandez could have easily made it 1-0. Now we have to respond. And we have Mata. Mata needs to be scoring. 1-on-1 with Rico. Needs to be putting that in the bottom corner. Not good enough. Time to make a change, I think. Shaw looking tired. I'm going to bring on Blind. We have got Cardiff next in the Premier League. And I'm thinking maybe we'll leave it as it is for now. But I definitely want to make another change. Hawker on a yellow card now. We're picking up so many yellows. Lindelof looking tired. De Gea out wide. Out wide. There you go to Martial. He needed to come to that a bit quicker though, as he nearly had the ball took off him. Lindelof to Mkhitaryan. Looking to go forwards. And that stopped short. Lindelof again. Herrera. Heavy touch there. Mkhitaryan to Lindelof. Good move. Swings it in, and it's Robert Lewandowski! Off the mark in the Champions League for United this season. That's his 3rd goal this season as well for the club. Finally, we've broken through Sevilla's defence. We've been solid all the way up until the 67th minute. Brilliant finish from Lewandowski at that near post. Great setup as well. Hummels finds Lindelof. Everything's just going through Lindelof at the moment. He's through, finds Mkhitaryan. Look at the space! Lewandowski's in! No way, he had plenty of time to maybe bring that down. Bags of space as well. Just had to take a touch, bring it down, and have a go. Now Vietto having a go, but he puts that wide. Just snatches at his chance. Alright, let's... I'm thinking... Chris Smalling, he's looking a lot more tired. Hummels is putting in a good shift as well. So we'll bring on Bailly, who returns to first team action for United since returning from that broken ankle. And I'll save the last sub until we get a bit closer to the end of the game, just in case there might be a red card or an injury. Don't want to take the risk of using all 3 subs so early on and then being at such a disadvantage towards the end. I mean, it's still only 1-0. Mata looking tired as well. We need these players fit for our next league game because we need to start picking up form. So I'm going to push Horter up to number 10, take Mata off, and I'm going to bring on 17-year-old Andrew Ferguson. I know Nemanja Gudeli is there, who, yes, strictly speaking, is probably a better choice to bring on. But we win in this game. I want to give Andrew Ferguson his first Champions League appearance, even though he's coming off the bench for a couple of minutes. Got to give him that little bit of experience, give him that bit of confidence. You're certainly going to see a lot more of him this season in this series. He was brilliant, really impressed in the under-18s, been keeping an eye on his performances. And, you know, it all comes down to if they're good enough, they're old enough. Here is Ben Yedder, chance to make it 1-1 maybe. Lindelof in the way. Vieto has a go. We've got men back, bodies in the way. Clinging on to this 1-0 lead. We've done really well there to win the ball back. Blind to Martial, passed the ball. Took his time. And that's poor from Herrera. That is poor. I expected a little better, but there's only seconds to go. And there we go. We've got our first win in the Champions League this season. Just a 1-0 win away to Sevilla. Hard fought. 3 points for Manchester United. I think one of the highlights, I think there was only two really. Lindelof's performance down the right side, and also Andrew Ferguson at the age of 17 being given his first Champions League appearance. So United in control of Sevilla are brushed aside. I wouldn't say it was that easy at just brushing them aside. Yes, we controlled possession, but from what we saw in the highlights, I thought Sevilla were set out brilliantly. Thought they were solid at the back. Just that lack of concentration which cost them that goal. We will go ahead and praise Lindelof, and then we'll have a look at our next couple of fixtures and when I'll be returning for the next episode. So up next we've got Cardiff at home in the Premier League. Then we've got a good run of fixtures here. Arsenal, all in 1 week. Arsenal, Wolfsburg, and then Liverpool. I think for the next episode, it'll be a 2-game episode. And I'm thinking we've got Louis van Gaal's Man City coming up soon at the Etihad. That'll be another episode. But I'm thinking Wolfsburg and Liverpool for the next episode. So our second group stage fixture at home, and then that game on the weekend in the Premier League against Liverpool. It's going to be a blockbuster episode. That's it for this one though. Thanks for watching, guys.